So the whole crypto market is going down, but we have a token here called X that actually is exploding. So we have to find out what's been happening here to Hex and what's going to happen in the next couple of days here. So I recommend you guys to watch the entire video to understand what is Hex's next big move. And of course, if you do enjoy this video, it means so much to me if you can like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's go. So let's go first here to their Twitter. So on their Twitter, they're launching something new. It's basically called the Pulsechain. So their own blockchain. It says, miss the pulsechain.com sacrifice. The pulsex.com sacrifice should start in just days. Maybe you could swap your Pulsex for Pulse at a good rate after the Pulsechain mainnet launch, but before the Ethereum bridges to Pulse open. So there you go. This is what's been happening. They have a whole website here. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. This here is a website that says the Pulsex sacrifice started. So total USD sacrifice so far, and basically almost $60 million here has been already sacrificed. It says this is an estimation and only includes sacrifices on the Ethereum chain, and mostly is Hex, Ethereum, USDC, Tether, DAI, Crypto.coin, Shiba Inu. A ton of people who are from Shiba Inu are also doing this, so that's interesting. So yeah, let's continue. It says time until the sacrifice rate increases by 5%. The sacrifice rate will increase the first time on January 10th, 2022. The current rate per 10,000 points is $1. So rate per 10,000 sacrifice points. This is how the rate does work here. Boom, 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 boom. Just maximum increase here. So project status. After Pulsechain made a release, sacrifices will be able to access their free Pulsex. To keep up to date with the latest Pulsex announcement, join the official. Yeah, I can check out the Telegram if you do want so. The most liquid exchange on Pulsechain. So Pulsex is Pulsechain's exchange. Pulsex enables you to exchange tokens, so they're tokens on the Pulsechain for one another. For example, you could swap Pulsechain native token PLS for Pulsex token PLSX. It works like Uniswap on Ethereum. So bridges also let people trade currencies from other chains on Pulsex, the world's largest yield farm. Every time people swap from one coin to another on Pulsex, liquidity providers earn fees as a reward. Users can bridge their free ERC20s and pair them with free PRC20s in order to provide liquidity and earn fees. This also backs the value of the PRC20s that they got for free. So Pulsex's second incentive token. In order to enhance Pulsex's success, another token will exist to further incentivize liquidity providers beyond the fees they're already making. When they become liquidity providers, they will receive LP tokens that they can deposit into a yield farm. There's not yet named token and emitted with a decreasing inflation over time. A DAO chooses which trading pairs receive this incentive and at what rates. Only addresses with PLS balances got to vote on the DAO. So Pulsex goal. So Pulsex is a Uniswap fork with Pulsex, a liquidity provider incentivization. Its goal is to provide Pulsechain users with the best possible trading experience in yield farm, with a strong focus on incentivizing ERC20 holders to bridge in and back the value of their free PRC20s. So PLC designed to increase its value here. It has the best assets class in history, high yields, the most transparent trading in the world. So not only can you see on-chain but addresses trade which assets, you can also see apparently which addresses sold, bought, and how much money it has left to buy more. Efficiency. So it has, with Bitcoin, you need more minutes to hours until a transaction confirms, and transactions cost you multiple USD in fees. Transaction on Pulsechain costs less than 0.01, and confirmations happen in about 3 seconds. So Pulsex utilizes this network to allow for fast and cheap swaps between PLS and PRC20s. PLSX only becomes more rare. So there you go. Pulsex has lower fees than most competing exchanges. The fee to users is lower than one of the most competing exchanges. Most tokens inflate as high rate, with PLSX never inflates. The supply only becomes more rare, as 21% of all fees could be used to buy back the price and burn the freshly bought PLXX. So yeah, that's about it here of what their future plans are. And because of this token here, Hex has been exploding. So that's the biggest reason here. This is the main talk these guys have been having, and what's gonna be the future of their token. This guy here has a YouTube channel where he does talk about everything in detail. So he even has interviews. I watched one of his interviews like a couple of hours ago. It is really interesting. Like, I do enjoy the guy. He's super smart, but he just has like a lot of money to blow off. So that's a little bit weird. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen to Hex here. Hex does have a ton of possibility, a ton of chances here to go up. Now, our interesting thing about this token, it's not really listed on major exchanges. If you go here to CoinMarketCap again, if you go here to markets, you can see that it's on Uniswap. So yeah, mostly it's being traded here on Uniswap. So Uniswap version 3, 2, again 2. Bitmart here. So Bitmart did list this token. We got Hotbit, Hit BTC, Pulsex, and that's about it. Those are the biggest exchanges that this coin has been listed on. We got QuickSwap also, but mostly people are using it here on Bitmart and Uniswap, which is really interesting. What's gonna happen if this token here ever gets listed on other major exchanges? If it does ever get listed on major exchanges, it should have been already listed because it does have like 60 billion market cap. That's a lot of money here, but still not even, it's not just listed on any exchanges. So I don't know what's happening there. Maybe in the future something like we're gonna see some exchange listings, or Hex is trying to do its own thing here to just be its own exchange, to have everything for themselves, like Binance. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen to Hex. So here we are, CoinMarketCap. You see the market cap right now for Hex is basically $60 billion. So the fully diluted market cap is $200 billion. So that's even more insane number. But yeah, volume here, as you can see, we're $73 million in the volume. So 130% increase here for the volume. So people are buying Hex. People are talking about this token here, this coin. You go here to the last 3 months, we can see how much this coin has been increasing. Of course, we're not even close to the all-time high, so pretty much far away, but basically we're still going up, finally making the reversal and slowly climbing up more and more. December was a really good, it looks like, month here for this token. Maybe it will reach the all-time high pretty soon here. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. But let's see why people are buying this coin and why is it going up. You do measure the chart. If you check it out, that's a problem with the chart here. It's not that good. At least here in TradeView, it just kind of glitching here, so it's not that. If you actually go here to the 1-day chart, is it better? It's a little bit better, but look at this. That's the whole point. So we just made a bullish cross here. Look at this. At the 1-day chart, it's a bullish cross here. So just because of this, there should be massive increase here coming for this coin. Let's go back here to the 4-hour chart to see if we have. No, we're still in that bullish cross. So making a bullish cross here, boom, continue to go up again. So because of that 1-day chart bullish cross, let's actually go here to the 1-week chart. Yeah, we can't even measure anything. But at the 1-day chart, the whole point is that this cross is still made. It just shows you that it should be able to continue to go up for a pretty long time. Like all of this, like before we made a, so from the bearish cross over here to the bullish cross, it took us 61 days, 2 months. So we should be still seeing some increase here for this token because the bullish cross was just made a couple of days ago probably. So if you actually measure this, boom, yeah, 7 or 8 days ago. So because of that, we're still gonna see massive increase here for this token. So let's make some values here. Let's take this Fibonacci, place it from the bottom to the top, and these are the levels. These are all the levels. You can actually see how it's bouncing off from these levels. You can actually see how the 20 AMA here is actually just hitting this chart here, grazing it, and it just bouncing off, which is just showing you how good this actually is. So good signs, good, healthy, everything looks pretty much okay here. We're gonna need more volume, but because it's on Uniswap, that's the biggest thing here. If it wasn't different exchanges, then I think a lot more people would buy it. But because it's not really on so many exchanges, not a lot of people are buying it. Like we still have 73 million volume, but for a $60 billion market cap, it's just not even close. It's just not gonna even go. I think Shiba Inu, that has like 8 billion market cap right now, has 1.2 billion volume. So this is why we need more volume here for Hex if we want good things to start to happen. So if you go here to the all-time high, if you just measure how much you can go up, it's basically an increase of 50%. But should be able to even get past this all-time high this time. So hopefully that we look at this. The last time it made a cross here, all the way back here. All the way back. Look at how long this bullish cross did last year for Hex. But in the end, we made that bearish cross. We did continue to go down for a pretty long time. Like I said, 2 months, maybe even more than 2 months, like maybe 3 months. From the side to this, yeah, 3 months approximately here. And then boom, finally we did make that reversal. You can even check it out here. You could have made a giant triangle and just see exactly where this thing did blow to the top side. Boom. It's continuing here to go up, exploding, and just amazing things happen here to this token. So hopefully now we're gonna make a new high that it's going to be higher than the all-time high. So this is here the price target, so 0.78, so 78 cents here per token. We're gonna see if something like that is possible. We're gonna need, I think, 100% increase, 126% increase. There you go. If we want to reach this level that the Fibonacci is telling us that it is possible here for us to go to. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen here to Hex in the future. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, it means so much to me if you can like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.